Hello my friends and welcome to the show. My name is Dan Edwards and today we are taking a look back at the House of Pain wrestling action from this past weekend. We'll be kicking the action off with Hucknall from Friday the 11th of April. As the show began and Carl was welcoming everyone to the show, the House of Pain champion Johnny Sharp interrupted him, saying that he was there to address Mr. USA Lance Flashman and claimed that Lance was not worthy of a shot at his championship and he'd set up a little challenge for him in the form of the super duper star Razor Johnson. So we had ourselves a match. And it was Lance Flashman with a decisive victory as he dominated Razor, eventually finishing him off with a running splash. After the match, Lance grabbed the microphone and said that when he challenges for the title, he's going to do it man to man and not attack someone from behind like Johnny does. This is when Johnny just simply walked away, left the building and went home. The singles action continued next as it was the Barb Oscar Prospero going one-on-one with the newcomer Antra Powers. Antra seemed to be on par with Oscar, going move for move with him throughout the match, but eventually the rookie made one small mistake and Oscar took advantage, reversing a pin attempt into a pin of his own and securing the victory. I was in action next and I came to the ring accompanied by my bad influencer teammates of Mr. Graham, Nate Ajax and the TikTok kid Zach Davey to go one-on-one with the Full Throttle champion Cody Woods. Before the match could begin, I pointed out that I am the undisputed House of Pain hardcore champion, and it was obvious to me that Alton Thorne was not man enough to show up and face me, so now I have to face Cody Woods, who was not man enough to put the Full Throttle Championship on the line. Kobe obliged and we had ourselves a title match. As the match was coming to a close, Kobe got lucky and hit me with the Kobe Cutter, which is when Nate and Zach attacked Kobe, causing the disqualification. As we were beating down Kobe, suddenly Pinky the Pirate and Mr. Riggs came storming out to the ring, and they said they did not want to wait for their Tag Team Championship number one contender semi-final match and demanded that the match take place right there and then, and my boys were happy to oblige. So it was the Pirates taking on the Bad Influencers. Pinky hit a 619 towards the end of the match, but I distracted the referee Neil, which is when Kobe Woods came back out to ringside, pulled me off the apron, which is when Pinky noticed Kobe and blamed Kobe for the referee being distracted. This is when Nate hit a low blow, tagged in Zach, and they hit the meet in the middle to secure the win and advance to the finals of the tag team title tournament. In the main event of the night, it was 6-man tag team action as the last true hooligan Ruddy teamed up with the Bullring of Xander Scott and Josh Fenrir to take on the team of the House of Pain Heritage Champion Joseph Starr, Scooter, and one half of the House of Pain Tag Team Champions Davey Thompson. During the match, Joseph Starr and Ruddy got into a brawl and ended up fighting into the backstage area, and Davey Thompson thought he had the match won, but it was Xander Scott managing to hotshot Davey onto the ropes and follow this up with a Death Valley driver to pin one half of the tag team champions. Moving on to Stapleford now on Saturday the 12th of April, and the show kicked off with tag team action as it was the Monster Rayner teaming up with the Juggernaut John Allens to take on the team of the former bare knuckle boxer Rocky Underwood and the powerhouse punk Mikey McLovin. As the match was coming to a close, the referee was distracted by Mikey and Rayner fighting on the outside, which is when John Allens grabbed a chain and knocked out Rocky Underwood with it and pinned him, stealing the win. It was singles action next, as it was A+ Riley Miles going one-on-one with one half of the tag team champions, Davey Thompson. This was a technical back and forth wrestling match, and towards the end of the match it was Riley setting up for his DDT, but Davey managed to reverse this into a roll-up and pin the young star. The singles action continued next, as it was the Skegness sexy boy Owen Ocean going one-on-one with the Full Throttle champion Cody Woods. Owen challenged Cody to put his title on the line, and Cody, wanting to prove that he is a fighting champion, once again obliged for his second title defence of the weekend. During the match, Owen grabbed the title belt and was going to use it as a weapon before the referee took it off of him, which allowed Cody the opening to hit the Kobe Cutter, pin Owen Ocean and retain the Full Throttle Championship. It was tag team action next, as it was the team of the Tribal Beef Grayson Clay and the Psychotic Sweeney taking on the Stormbreaker Marley Hayden and the Gladiator Shea Attilus. Towards the end of the match, Sweeney managed to avoid a kick from Marley and then hit a spinning back elbow to the jaw, knocking out Marley and securing the win. In the main event of the night, it was Matlock going one-on-one with a member of the Bullring selected by Kyle Crimson, and Kyle had selected the Headhunter Isaac Carver to go one-on-one with Matlock. These two went to war with each other, and it was a hard-hitting back-and-forth match, and eventually Isaac Carver was setting up to hit Matlock with his own South of Heaven chokeslam, but Matlock managed to power out of this and hit Isaac with the South of Heaven chokeslam, pinning him for the win. Straight after the match though, Kyle jumped in the ring and attacked Matlock, which is when Davey Thompson came running out, and he and Matlock took care of Kyle, which is when they pulled a table into the ring, ready to send Isaac Carver through it, but Kyle pulled Isaac out of the ring and to safety. We rounded the weekend off in Bulwell on Sunday the 13th of April, and the show kicked off with Oscar Prospero going one-on-one with Jimmy Phoenix. Towards the end of the match, Jimmy looked to be closing in on victory as he springboarded off of the top rope, going for a phenomenal forearm, but Oscar managed to catch him in midair and hit the headlock driver to pin the young newcomer. The singles action continued next, as it was the tribal beast Grayson Clay going one-on-one with the heavy hitter Harley Harris. This truly was a hard-hitting match, and towards the end of the match Harley was setting up for a superplex on Grayson, but Grayson managed to slip out of her grasp and powerbomb Harley in the middle of the ring, securing the pinfall victory. After the match, Harley extended her hand for a handshake, and Grayson accepted, shaking Harley's hand. Are we seeing a new side to the tribal beef? It was tag team action next, as the main spectacle Tristan Wheeler teamed up with the Bullhammer Kyle Crimson to take on the team of untouchable Brad Matthews and the Heat LJ Heron. Towards the end of the match, Tristan went for a low blow on Brad Matthews, but Brad managed to block this. He then hit an Alabama slam onto Tristan and locked him into a Boston Crab. Kyle tried to break this up, but as he entered the ring, he was met with a spear from LJ Heron, and then Tristan was left with no choice but to tap out. It was tag team action again next, as it was Pinky the Pirate teaming up with the private investigator Rosa Keaton to take on the Witch of the Ring Spectra and her mystery partner, who was revealed to be Will Roberts' great uncle, Wilzo the Wizard. Towards the end of the match, Spectra had enough of Wilzo's antics and walked out on him. This is when Rosa Keaton used her private investigator skills to reveal that Wilzo was in fact Will Roberts by removing his wig and fake beard. Pinky the Pirate then hit a 619 onto Will, pinning him, meaning that Pinky and Rosa picked up the win. In the main event of the night, the House of Pain Championship was on the line as Johnny Sharp defended the title against one half of the tag team champions, Davey Thompson. Towards the end of the match, Davey came flying off the top rope, but Johnny managed to avoid this. Davey did land on his feet though, but as he turned round, he was met with the Yorkshire Claymore. Johnny then locked in his vicious sleeper hold, forcing Davey to pass out, meaning that Johnny Sharp retained the House of Pain Championship. Well, that is all I do have time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time right here on the Dan Edwards Show.